Hi, my name is Danielle and I'm a Customer Success Manager here at Rallybound. And in this tutorial, we are going to go through the process of adding a waiver to your registration form that will require registrants to acknowledge your conditions before moving on to the registration step. Now, there are two different registration forms we have, detailed and quick registration, and I will cover both of those formats in this tutorial. First, we'll do detailed registration. The first action that you will need to take is go to the admin panel and go down to Settings and Campaign Settings. Once you're there, you will go down to the registration settings and you will select this checkbox that says RSVP waiver. Now, RSVP in our language is saying that a registrant is physically attending an event. And so what you're saying by checking this box is that any time an individual is saying they will physically attend the event, they will sign off on this waiver. Once you've selected that box for the detailed registration, you will come down to Save Changes. Once the changes have been saved, then the waiver will be implemented in Step 3. To update the language for the waiver, you would come to Campaign Dictionary. The easiest way for me to find a term that I want to update in the Campaign Dictionary is to do a Control F on my keyboard and enter the text, and it will show up for me. Once I click on the text, I can review the text that Rallybound has provided as a default, edit it, and I can update anything, or I can just copy and paste my own waiver text and add it here. Once it's saved, then this is the text that will be used for the registration process. So let's go to the site and let's complete a registration. I'm going to say I am Jennifer Love Hewitt for this event. Once this is complete, I'm going to the Team Builder step. Jennifer Love Hewitt today is solo. And here we are at Step 3. Now in Step 3, you can see the options that have been added under the registration field. These are options that were previously added in another tutorial if you have questions about that, but immediately underneath it you will see the waiver text. I will have to agree to the waiver before I'm able to continue. That's the process for detailed registration. So now let's go to quick. In quick registration, it requires an extra step. So in the same way, you would go to Settings, go down to Campaign Settings, and you'd select the box RSVP waiver. The extra step that's required for quick registration is that you would need to scroll down to the bottom, and you would also need to check the box under Various that says Require Members to RSVP. What that's saying is that you are mandating any registrant to tell you whether they will be physically attending the event or not. Once you have determined that somebody will be physically attending, then you can require those that are physically attending to sign the waiver. The two steps are complementary and they go with each other. Once you have both of those boxes checked off, you will save changes, you'll update the language in the same way, and then you will go and you will fill out the registration process. So here's Jennifer. She's going to fill out her details. That was quick. Thank you for your registration. Now, what's different here is that Jennifer is given these options in her HQ startup guide where she is saying whether or not she will attend. When she determines whether she will attend or not, she's going to RSVP now. She has to select these options. Then the liability waiver will pop up and she will need to agree to this before she is able to move to the next step. So as you can see, two different ways for two different registration forms. Both of them work. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you have any questions, please be sure to contact us and let us know. Thanks so much and bye-bye.